Now, we start off from where we left. Verbs of incomplete predication. You need to understand this also. For example, see the sentence which is written over here. Fire burns or the wind blows. Right? Only two words are there in this sentence. Fire burns. What is burns? It is verb. It is an intransitive verb because there is no object which is followed. Or the wind blows. Blows over here becomes the intransitive word, but again there is no object after that. Right? Now, we take another example of intransitive verb. The girl seemed. Suppose this is the sentence, but if I say the girl seemed, the intransitive verb seemed. This is the verb seemed, but over here this is considered as intransitive word because there is no object after that. Or the sentence, the dog is. The dog is becomes a intransitive verb, but because there is no object after that, right? But you see the difference. In the previous sentence, fire burns. Burns, even though it is intransitive verb, it makes some sense. But if we take this, the girl seemed, then the sentence is not complete, isn't it? In the sentence, the girl seemed, this needs some word to make it complete. For example, she seemed excited. So, in this particular sentence, the example, the helping word is excited. Only then the sentence will be complete. Now, in such a case, such a verb is called as verb of incomplete predication. Is it clear? I'll repeat it once again. See, an intransitive verb does not have any object, but sometimes the intransitive verb, when used, makes a full sentence and makes complete sense. For example, fire burns. This makes complete sense, isn't it? We take another example of intransitive verb where it does not make any complete sense. For example, the girl seemed. Seemed over here is intransitive verb because seemed, after seemed there is no object. So seemed becomes intransitive. But if we consider only this much, the girl seemed, then this is an incomplete sentence. This sentence will be completed only when we add on some word to it. Like the girl seemed excited, the girl seemed very sad, right? So in such cases, in such intransitive words, not in the previous one, student. In the previous one, intransitive word is making a complete sense. But in sentences where intransitive verbs does not make a complete sense, then such verbs will be called as verb of incomplete predication. See, over here, it is the same example. The girl seemed excited or the dog is hungry, right? So these kind of verbs like seemed, is, am, are, these kind of intransitive verbs will be considered as verb of incomplete predication. These are some of the examples. Common verbs of incomplete predication are like is, am, are. For example, see, the night grew dark. She looked innocent. If we just say she looked, the night grew, this will be an incomplete sentence. The complement of a verb of incomplete predication can be a noun, an adjective, a pronoun, a present participle, a to infinitive, or an adverb. That means we have to add an adjective or a pronoun to the intransitive verb to make a complete sentence. I think it is clear now. Should I repeat it once again? Okay. Sometimes we find intransitive verbs used in a sentence, they make full sense out of it. Even though there is no object in the intransitive word, but still the sentence is complete sense. Sometimes intransitive words, when they are used in a sentence, it does not make any complete sense. Then they need the help of an adjective or a pronoun or a present participle and so on and so forth to make the sentence complete. Such verbs will be called as verb of incomplete predication. And the examples are here: is, am, are, was, were, and so on and so forth. I hope it is clear now. Thank you.